This episode brought to you by Eggo, Brunch in a Jar.
Brunch in a jar.
Sipping cream.
Waffles and syrup cream liqueur. I wish this was eggnog.
It should be called Offals and Syrup, I bet.
Waffles and...
Fucking butter scent.
It is butterscotch. Why is that? That's not maple. Oh, wow. That's really good. Drink it.
This is a trick.
I can't hold this face for much longer. There we go. Ah, check you out. It tastes like shit.
I'm Jason.
I'm Jules.
We doing filmographies. And tonight.
Private School, 1993.
Oh, wow.
The year
of
The Matrix.
The Matrix, yes, of course.
No, it is noteworthy that this movie did take place in 1983, and I'll get to a reason why later. There's a tagline for this movie.
Hooah!
You won't believe what goes on and what comes off in...
Private School.
There you go. Had a budget of $3.5 million.
Okay.
Worldwide gross, $14 million.
Not too bad.
Yeah. This was a rocket ship for money making. Did you see Paula Abdul?
No.
She was uncredited, one of the cheerleaders.
Oh, really?
This was her first time choreographing a dance number for a major motion picture.
That's interesting. I was actually going to rewatch the last 5 minutes because I got bored, and then I was like, oh, oops, it's over.
Do you remember what the dance number was called?
No.
I think it was called Routine 69, Rickety Rackety.
Oh.
You see Martin Mull?
Yeah, how could I miss him?
He is actually uncredited.
Really?
Which is odd because it's a pretty significant amount of screen time for him.
Yeah, and he's hot shit by this point.
He's super great. This is well before he starts slumming on Roseanne.
Hey, man, he played a queer character when there wasn't many on TV.
Sure.
People appreciated that.
Mm-hmm. When asked during an interview right after the film was released if she would consider getting naked in other movies, the infinitely immaculate Betsy Russell, she's a really good looking lady.
Is this Jordan, the bad lady? I love her.
Yeah, she's like right up there with Barbara Crampton.
I didn't want to tip my hat or get you too pumped, but I was going to say that there's many scenes in this movie that were bringing back the Cramptons to me. I could not handle this lady.
Yeah.
She's unbelievably desirable.
I don't think I saw this as a kid.
I didn't either. This never showed up on my radar.
This
and
blows
also,
Porky's out the fucking water. But when asked if she would ever do nudity again, Betsy Russell said only if it was in a movie that's more prominent, like An Officer and a Gentleman, for example. But nothing gratuitous. But she ended up doing gratuitous nude scenes in her next 3 films because that's all she got offered.
What is that? She's in that Hooker movie.
You know what else she's in?
Huh.
Like 6 of the Saw movies.
I saw that.
She's Jigsaw's wife. After seeing her perform her nude scenes, the producers of the movie wrote yet another topless scene later in the film. That wasn't in her contract, so she refused to do it. Phoebe Cates got cast in the top bill role of this movie after her successful appearance in Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
We saw that.
Which had been made and distributed by the same Universal Pictures studio the previous year, and also had My Favorite Martian in it.
Yeah.
Who's in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Phoebe Cates was not only the top bill performer, she did 2 songs on the soundtrack. How Do I Let You Know, which played over the closing credits.
You see me standing in the shadows, but you act like it doesn't matter. I see you walking down the street.
And Just One Touch, which with Billy Ray as a duet.
Just one touch and I'm lost inside your love. Just one touch means more than words can say.
Which appeared during the beach scene. This was the debut theatrical feature film appearance by actress Kathleen Wilhoit.
From here on out, she will mainly be called Single Bars due to her being in the Keith Gordon movie Single Bars, Single Women, covered very early on in this podcast because we love Keith Gordon.
Publicity for Private School did sometimes, rightly or wrongly, report that it was a sequel to the 1981 movie Private Lessons.
Who was somebody from this is in that? Oh, it's that the teacher.
The sex ed teacher.
Yeah, she's also pretty banging. She died of lung cancer at the age of 60 in 2012.
The synopses for Private Lessons: an immigrant housemaid seduces a 15-year-old boy and later fakes her own death as part of his chauffeur's blackmail plot. Troubles arise when the two start to fall in love. You believe that? According to an article published in Variety back in '83, producer R. Ben Ephraim was the target of criticism for using what at the time was relatively unheard of audience focus testing. He focus tested the shit out of this movie to make sure that it would perform as well as it possibly could.
Private School?
Yes. He would later go on to finish his Private Pictures trilogy with the 1985 movie Private Resort, starring a 21-year-old Johnny Depp.
That teacher's from the Emmanuel movies. The sex ed teacher.
Well, she's also from Private Lessons.
Okay, but I was going to say, isn't Emmanuel like a big thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She only appeared in this because of a contractual obligation. Yeah, I think they did her dirty in the pool scene.
Like how?
Well, I don't know. It was kind of odd that they went through the trouble of putting her in like a white dress and then knocking her into the pool.
Yeah.
But then we don't get to see anything. And she's making out with that
Old man?
old man who's like a real creep.
Yeah.
I was hoping that she would like teach the ways of the feminine wiles to one of the students. Maybe the pencil kid.
This is such a horny movie.
Yeah, it is
This
very
easily
horny.
could have been one of the boners. No problem.
It's odd. It's odd how intermingled the schools are. Because it's a boys' school and it's a girls' school.
Oh, I didn't even consider that, but yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Why don't you hit me with that synopsis?
All right. Private school. Students at an all-girl academy and the neighboring boys' academy intermingle throughout the school year while navigating the vagaries of burgeoning sexuality in order to cross the threshold into adulthood and finally graduate from life's big private school. Sounds like you die. Private school is life, and then you graduate. Bones.
Because it's high school, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, this movie, it's just like a horn dog humdinger of a movie. It's got a little bit of that Porky's.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of that Revenge of the Nerds. But then it's got, like, the Phoebe Cates story. Feels almost removed from the rest of the movie at times. Because it's just like a tender coming-of-age,
Seems like you kind of got to
deflowering movie.
anchor it there, but it's less sexual than it seems like it should be for being in the movie.
She's, like, not really in the movie that much.
No,
She's,
and
like, here and there, and
it's not really anybody's favorite when it is her either.
it's
Though,
more
right?
about the shenanigans of Muckhead or whatever, Bubblehead or
Like Bubba.
Bubba and Poindexter. But
I think it's just Ron. I think the other guy's name is Ron. It's like Bubba and
yeah,
Ron.
he's always got that fucking pencil behind his ear.
Yeah.
So the movie starts and these guys are just like sneaking into campus, the girls' campus. And I think the girls' school is called like Cherry Hill or Cherry Haven.
Yeah.
And the boys' school is
Pecker Rod.
something Mount. Hellmount? I don't know. These boys are like doing like one on the guy's shoulders, on top of that guy's shoulders, to look into the second floor window of the chick showering, whose name I already forgot because I love her so much.
Yeah, my love, your love, our love.
Betsy Russell. I don't know the character's name. Jordan. She's showering. She's looking fantastic. So she knows that they're clicking pictures, and for some reason, she then goes through from the shared bathroom into Phoebe Cates' room, and she's like, "Hey, where's that nail polish I want to borrow?" It's unclear what she's trying to do. I thought maybe she was just going to throw the nail polish on the guy.
Right. I think she's into it, buddy.
She's just like putting on a show.
Yeah, I think she likes it, and
But why
that
did
makes
she
me
go to
like
their
her
room?
even more. Because they moved already. They had
did
moved
they?
over there. She
Oh,
followed them
okay.
over there. She knew where they were going.
So Fatty McGee just reaches through the window and rips her towel off. And we see them banging hangers and a little bush. She goes, "Aye!" Covers up, and the girls are like, "What the fuck?" And the boys fall onto a mattress that's hidden by leaves, but you could see that it's there. And they scramble, you know.
And at the very bottom is Matthew Modine.
Yeah, young as heck.
Can I ask you about Matthew Modine?
Yeah, I know everything.
Do you like Matthew Modine?
In this, I did. It's hit or miss.
I think Matthew Modine's fine.
Yeah.
I think he's like handsome. I think he's kind of boring. I think he's kind of a boring dude. I don't
real
think that no, like in movies. I don't think he does much for me. I like him in Full Metal Jacket, but
No, I mean, in here it works because nobody's really cool. He's like terrible in Batman Coming Home or whatever it's called, where they're locked in the sewer. He's the Batman chief or police guy.
are you talking about the one with Bane?
Yeah.
Batman Coming Home.
He's also not that great in Stranger Things, but so he's looking fine. He's looking young. Looks like he's like. I give them credit because everybody in here looks closer to the age they're supposed to be,
as opposed to Lace, where they're legitimately in their early 30s,
or like Fast Times with like the ticket guy. And
you think he looked too old?
I do.
Mark Radner?
No, not
Oh,
the rat.
Damone?
Damone, next to Mark Radner.
I don't know if Damone's old. I think some people just look like that, but I feel like a lot of that cast is pretty young, like Jennifer Jason Leigh, Mark Radner.
Yeah, they were young. So what it is the chicks. Phoebe Cates is dating Matthew Modine, and Jordan wants to date Matthew Modine. Phoebe Cates' roommate is the chick from Single Bars. She's dating Bubba, and they had sex once.
When she was passed out, he said she came multiple times, and it was amazing for everyone.
Yep.
But she's also never seen his penis.
And also, don't call the police.
I find this odd because, like, Bubba's no treat. He's not particularly attractive at all.
He puts it on way too thick. So, Bubba, I mean, he's trying to get with everybody, but he's kind of trying to get with Jordan. She's giving him the time of day, but it's probably just teasing.
Yeah, she likes that.
When he's on the horse.
Yeah. God, it would kill me to be around her and have her act like she kind of wants it, but she doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that would just kill me. I'd have to move away.
Oh God, yeah.
I could not be around it. Like, isn't she wearing like a jumpsuit at one point? I almost had to kill myself down
she
here.
goes to see him in a jumper. Yeah.
Just looking at that, it's over for me.
The principal or headmaster or mistress or whatever her deal is, she's showing around a bunch of old women trying to like drum up money.
One of them's the meatball lady from Wedding Singer that pays Adam Sandler with meatballs.
One of them is the Marble Rye lady from Seinfeld.
That's the same lady.
Yeah, I prefer mine though.
Okay.
She actually gets a couple of lines, and like I'm like, oh, she looks just as old in here, and then I realize, oh yeah, I mean Seinfeld, that episode's only like, I don't know, 15 years in the future, and there's like a gym teacher lady, and so like yeah, I mean I don't know, it's just like the thing that they're leading up to, I guess, is Phoebe Cates losing her virginity to Matthew Modine. Mm-hmm. That's just sort of happening. It seems like it's in jeopardy when they get busted for the wardrobe malfunction, but then it's not at all a problem for them to just leave, right?
What's the wardrobe malfunction?
Because so that's another thing in this movie. Single Bars is always going after Jordan to get revenge for shit that Jordan does to Phoebe Cates.
Yeah.
So subconsciously, you're kind of thinking, well, maybe she loves Phoebe Cates.
Oh, you don't think she's just a ride or die homie?
I don't.
Oh,
because it's like, it's a little much.
Nah, I think she's got like a big sister thing.
You can't ride after a girl and rip her shirt off. That's criminal.
Oh, but it was 1983.
But what happens is
the wardrobe malfunction you're talking about.
She sneaks
slashing?
into the Jordan's closet and snips some seams on her cheerleader uniform. But it turns out that somehow there's two uniforms that are ripped. Somehow the blonde chick who had nothing to do with anything, and I don't think is Jordan's roommate. Maybe she is.
And then the coach.
And the coach, because she grabs the uniform inadvertently.
Mm-hmm.
So they're out there doing the routine 69 rickety rackety, and the coach's titty falls out. And I was like, finally.
Yeah.
We're gunning for that all movie. And then the blonde chick's tit falls out a little bit. Coach runs away. And then for some reason, the headmistress gets Single Bars, Phoebe Cates, Jordan, and the blonde that we don't know, who never speaks, and are like, I know it was one of you. Why would you? There's no indication that it was anybody other than a wardrobe, cheap uniform. But she's like, you guys are all locked into the campus for a week. So I was like, well, there goes her date. How is she going to lose it now? But that never comes back up again. So, Modine, this is the highlight of the movie. This is the climax. Modine and the other two schlubs dress up like women.
Oh, my God.
For no apparent reason.
To sneak into their dorms?
For no...
He wants to see his girlfriend?
Matthew, no. I think the thing is they're just sneaking in to see the girls.
To, look at them?
Yeah.
To ogle?
Yeah, because if it was to go in for that reason, he would have just went immediately to her room. He doesn't. They're, waffling around. Oh, hello. I'm Mrs. Doubtfire.
It's so stupid.
And it's obvious that they're, not women. But even if it wasn't that obvious, they're pretending to be, old women.
Yeah. Well,
and
there's
then,
those old women wandering around the campus, which is why I assume they went with old ladies.
Yeah, but then they're like trying to mac on these chicks. So it's like, how is this supposed to work? So they're just fumbling around, and eventually they're split up. And Matthew Modine ends up in Jordan's room, and
She brings him in there, like, aggressively.
Yeah, she aggressively, right. But she's pretending like she doesn't know it's him.
Yeah.
And she's all like making him flummoxed.
Oh my God, she's cranking up the heat.
Yeah.
The thermostat that she can control in her room.
Yeah.
I was so overheated. These workouts really do me in.
In like California, when the windows are wide open, like, but Chubba Hubba, he ends up in his girl's room, but she's like, I'm not feeling it. And the other guy's just fucking meandering around. So, Matthew Modine, he's rubbing on her. She's, making him climax. And the fat guy, his girl isn't about it, so he ends up sneaking out when she wants to just cuddle. And he's peeking in on Matthew Modine. She catches him. He falls and should die, but doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
And he ends up then back in the house. I think Phoebe Cates comes in. That's when Matthew Modine reveals to Jordan that he's a man. She freaks out, slaps him, because she knew that Phoebe Cates would overhear it.
It's
because
like a
as
setup,
soon as they
yeah.
come out, she goes, he tried to do me, and blah, blah, blah. And Phoebe Cates runs away.
God. So he's sweaty as hell.
Yeah.
Matthew Modine looks like he's orgasming every time they do a close-up of his face, which is all greasy and sweaty. It's really quite disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
But God damn it, when he's massaging her, and her flirtatious manner is just insane.
Yeah.
We love you, Jordan.
Yeah, well
What's
done.
Betsy Russell?
Yeah.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
Really?
We didn't even talk about it, but that horse riding scene,
Yeah.
it's like considered one of the most gratuitous nudity scenes in American cinema.
It's quite stupid, but
I
it
wish
was a nice surprise.
It's a little bit of a cropping problem, so you don't quite get to see the breasts in all of their glory.
Uh-huh.
You get like one or two really good heaves, and then it kind of falls out of frame,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate because I never would have ever imagined the visual delight of witnessing a nubile body riding a horse with no top on.
Basically when this movie started off right away when people were showering, they're all in like super sexy like panties and
like
stuff.
see-through bras and
It's
shit.
amazing.
Oh my God! I'm like, they made those in the 80s.
This is like one of the sexiest movies I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of a piece of shit, but
Unbridled. If this would have been on the boner list, shit. So now Phoebe Cates, she runs outside and she literally just goes right out the front door, turns around, and she's hiding behind a thing, right? Matthew Modine's standing there like an idiot, right? Now we see that the bigger guy, he snuck in to the locker room,
Yeah.
and all of these chicks are nude, and it's just like a cacophony of fucking unbelievably good-looking nude young women.
It's kind of crazy he's not jacking off, right?
I thought he might.
Like, what are you just staring?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, okay, this is a nice visual, and it's probably really exhilarating to experience, but
I'm thinking that thing's
my
going to
dick's
be...
going to be rock hard.
Yeah, and ready to explode. If you just... a gust of wind got it, you
Boom.
tapped it.
And did he get out of there?
And I think you would be really loud accidentally.
You know what
You
I
ever
would do?
accidentally
No.
get loud on yourself?
You
You're
know
just
what
like,
I would
Oh,
do?
God!
You know what I would do?
Huh.
I would take off all my clothes with my raging heart on,
Shove
and I
them
would
into
just
your
stand
mouth.
in the doorway like, what's up? One of them is going to be like, yeah.
I don't know if we're supposed to think that way, but I would think that
In the movie,
that would
in
work.
the context of the movie.
Yeah, Julian, I'm with you.
They're all horny, right?
We could stand on either side.
See,
And they can all pick
present
you,
yourself first.
and then I watch. Oh, and then you come in, and they're like,
I come
oh,
in from
thank God.
the other door, and it's the implication
Maybe
that
wait,
they can't
what's
get
that?
away. I mean, we're alone. We're in a locker room. Where are they going to go? And you're just expecting like he's going to get caught.
Yeah.
He peeks around the corner, and that blonde, who's just revealing everything in the glory of God, looks, and it looks like she actually sees him and smiles.
Yeah, they're all just like pretending like they don't see him because he's right there.
So then he hides in the sauna.
That's a bad spot. Why
It's
would
terrible.
you go into the sauna?
Stupid. And why is it on?
You could die in there.
Yeah, it's 140.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
That's pretty hot.
the headmistress comes in, and she goes, "I'm going in the sauna." She goes in the sauna, and I thought, oh, maybe he's going to do it with her.
She's pretty old. She's like
As soon as I saw her
65.
come in, I would have taken off all my clothes and just sat there with my heart on.
Yeah.
What you going to do? You know?
You trying to seduce her now?
Yeah. I mean, I got to get something. So she, he's hiding under the thing. She's in there. Nothing comes from it. There's no comedic moments. He slips out. All the while, we see the nerdy guy running around the house. Oh, hey, girls. And nobody's giving him the time of day.
Yeah, they don't want anything to do with them.
So they cut back, and we see Phoebe Cates still standing outside. Then it cuts to that fence that they climb over. And now all three of them are coming up like, oh, man.
Like they all got rejected at the exact same moment.
And knew it was time to leave, but walked past Phoebe Cates and didn't say anything. So they leave, and he's the real moop. He's calling, and homegirl's like, yeah, she ain't here or whatever. Oh, they were playing a video game?
Oh, yeah, dude. I was wondering if you'd bring this up. I forgot about it already, but...
Yeah, it's...
Hit it and quit it?
No.
Make her gooey?
No. The big score. And the object of the game, apparently, is to have carnal emissions with the person in the game.
Are you trying to make them come? I think you might be trying to make those girls come.
I'm pretty sure the voice that we hear is Phoebe Cates.
Hey, big boy, I think you're man enough to score with me.
Damn right.
Does it look like
I'm not going to
you're
back it up at all.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's her, though. So, he's he's in his feels. She's in her feels. Homegirl takes Bubba back. There's a big day where parents are there, but also all of the women are in bikinis. Jordan's old man's coming in.
This is like a big pool party.
Blonde chick. This is the first time I think she actually started speaking. Her dad is the drunk guy who's just drunk and touching all of these teenage girls. So the blonde's dad is a drunk. He's making a fool of himself.
He's really drunk.
Hey, sweetheart. What class are you in?
I'm not in any class. I'm a teacher here.
Oh, so what do you teach?
Sex education.
The old women are donors, I guess, but she's waiting for Jordan's dad because he's super rich and he's a donor, or she wants him to be. And Bubba and homegirl, single bars, they go up to Jordan's dad's car after he eventually gets there. His chauffeur is my favorite Martian, and he's got an intercom loudspeaker.
Stand aside, young man. Make way, make way.
He runs that kid off the road.
Yeah.
And so the chauffeur is mistaken for the dad by the headmistress who's never met him. And he takes her into the back of the car and he starts getting fresh with her.
He's like, have you ever met Mr. Hand?
And she's kind of into it a little bit, but not. But then she is.
She's down.
Yeah.
But it's more important for that donation.
Because
Until
he goes, I need one hand to write the check. She goes, screw the check. Both hands.
Yeah.
Bubba and Single Bars are in the front seat. They don't know that they're in the back and they're making out and they realize that. So they put the speaker up and everybody in the party can hear them.
Don't be so gentle!
How about this?
Yes, yes!
That's not very nice.
And everybody's just giggling and laughing.
Why would you do that?
You think somebody would go up and be like,
Oh, I thought they'd be like, put that microphone away. Let them fuck. They're old.
yeah.
Let them get it.
And then, of course, they're onto it. The teacher, headmaster, starts strangling Chubbo.
When she comes through the back seat, through the little window area, and gets him, I found that so scary. It was like a zombie coming through the back seat. Like, I was legitimately frightened about that lady grabbing him. It brought out something from me. Like, when the kids were playing and they're chasing me, sometimes when they're screaming and chasing me, I get actually scared and try to get into a room and lock a door.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
When they're in the car, she's strangling Bubba. His back is to the dashboard facing her, and he's being strangled. But every time it cuts to the exterior shot of the car going down the hill, he's steering. And it's not him. It's a stunt driver. A little continuity issue there. But it jumps through a ramp for some reason that's there into the pool. And
I knew as soon as you see that pool way up there, I was like, oh, they're going in the pool.
Moments before that, the drunk father comes on to the sex ed teacher and pushes her into the water.
Yeah, like he just kind of like keeps leaning into her a little bit more and more until she goes flying.
Yeah, he's just like that. And they save her, and he's going to give her mouth to mouth, but Jordan's daddy decides to, and he's just kissing on her.
Yeah.
You know, Jordan's standing there like, ugh. And his new wife, his eighth wife, I think. She's just like, baby.
But then the sex ed teacher's just like so
Yes.
into it.
Oh, yes. Oui.
She
She's
fucking
French.
loves it.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
But then as soon as she's resuscitated, she kind of looks like maybe she wasn't aware of what was going on. I was just like, man, this chick is really good looking. She's French, and she's the sex ed teacher. Somebody needed to pop a boner in front of her or something.
Maybe she swats it, but she likes it.
They all got boners when they were slow dancing earlier. I don't know if you saw that.
That's pretty stupid.
So now it immediately jumps from Bubba being sopping wet to 1 or 2 days later because he's not wet, and Matthew Modine and Phoebe Cates are getting into his Volkswagen to head up to Hotel d'Amour in the suite that she rented nervously over the phone. They get up there and they are ushered into the suite by what might be our generation's greatest actor.
Yeah?
Who was it, Jason?
Bradley Brinkman.
Bradley flippin' Brinkman.
Hunk Golden's alter ego.
Yes.
There's late night entertainment in our piano bar. Of course, you have your world famous sunsets on the D'Amour Beach. And for a slight additional charge, the jacuzzi and the tennis courts.
What is his actual name? He's done very few movies.
He has done very few movies.
And now we've seen 2 of them. We might as well finish it off someday.
Steve Levitt is his name. Would you believe, Jason?
Would I believe Steve?
This movie is 4 years before Hunk Golden.
I was wondering about that.
Came out in 1987.
Yeah.
So he did this and then that.
I think he's pretty good in this.
He's awesome. When Matthew Modine doesn't give him the tip, but they do the grease palm, he's just like, and then Matthew Modine gives him $1. He starts crinkling and he's like, what the fuck? Gives him another one and he's just like,
Gets up to 3.
But he rips it in half. And Matthew Modine goes, you can tape it.
Well, he doesn't mean to rip it in half. He doesn't actually want to give him that last $1.
I think when he's giving it to him, he grabs it too fast. Yeah. But so he leaves, and then like a split second later, he comes back with a courtesy bottle of champagne.
That's pretty amazing.
I'm sorry, champagne.
Champagne.
And they're like, oh shit. So he gives him the $3, and he goes, all right. Tickles his dick and gets the hell out of there.
Man, I can't wait for that guy to come back so I can give him some more of my money.
Yeah, because he goes, hey, we ain't got no glasses. She's like, there's plastic cups in the bathroom. He slaps the shit out of her.
I thought they were just going to start slamming it
in this magic moment, I need glass.
She's crying in the bathroom.
Shut up! Yeah. So now Bubba just decides, fuck single bars. I'm going to call up Jordan, and I'm going to get her to come to the dorm to make it with me.
Well, we did skip over this, and it doesn't matter because this movie sucks. He also basically fucked the gym teacher when she was blackout drunk.
I'm glad you mentioned
her
that.
Bed.
Because she's fully clothed when he gets out, and so is he. But it really seems like he's pulling his dick out and slipping it in. So, Jordan comes over under the auspices that she's going to meet Tim, I think, or Jim.
Matthew Modine?
Yeah. And Bubba's just like, oh, yeah, he's totally on his way. I'll bring him up to the room, and we'll just hang out for a little bit. And she's like, oh, okay. And I was expecting a little bit of a nerd twist where he does win her over.
I mean, it kind of seemed like it could happen a few times throughout this. She's got like a weirdly welcoming vibe.
Because, like you said, she's not like a shit. She's not bad.
No, she's not treating him like he's a piece of shit.
No.
She's treating him like he's a human being.
Earlier in the movie, this was weird. Earlier in the movie, Matthew Modine calls Phoebe Cates. Uh-huh. And his mates are like, oh, man, you're so gay. They're like, hey, man, you're afraid to talk to her in front of us. And he's like, no, I'm not. And he calls her up, and she's like, oh, yeah, you thinking about me? He's like, yeah, baby. And she goes, all right, well, I love you. And he goes, yeah, I know. And she goes, well, you love me? He's like, yeah. She goes, well, say it.
No.
I can't. And this whole time, Jordan's on the other line because apparently they're in 2 separate rooms but share the same line. And finally, he goes, all right, I love you. And Jordan jumps in and she goes, oh, I love you too. And Phoebe Cates goes, oh, God. And she hangs up the phone. And then we cut to Matthew Modine and he's holding onto the phone like, what? Why did she hang up? She should have been like, Jordan, fuck off. and then continue to talk to her boyfriend. She just hung up on his ass, pushing him into her arms. Really.
I'm conflicted about this because I don't think I could not have said no to Jordan.
Oh, no.
I never, ever could have. I
never would.
I thought about this. I was like, I just can't be around her because if she makes any kind of move on me, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I can't be near you, especially can't be giving your butt a massage in your room.
Right, because she's flawless. She's just gorgeous.
And I think
but she's
Phoebe
so
Cates,
comfortable.
Yeah. I feel like Phoebe Cates is the better move. She's a sweet girl. She loves you. You can have a real relationship. I don't know that Jordan cares about you past getting you.
Yeah,
but
she'd get you. That's probably it.
So what do you even do? What would you do?
I'd have sex with her, and then I would lie.
Yes. That's good. I don't know why she would say that about me.
Baby, you know what she's like? You saw her nude on that horse? She's a tramp.
And I think she would be so mad at you for being able to lie your way out of it, Jordan.
Yeah.
That she's probably going to try to get you again.
Yeah.
This could be a game that lasts forever.
I'm just going to Brokeback for the weekend, baby. I'll see ya. So, they're at the hotel. They can't do it. She's not in the mood. He's like being a dork. He's a little aggressive, but he's like, whatever.
It seemed like he was doing the right thing.
Yeah.
But then he's like, all right, so let's do it. And I was like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah, it seemed like he was trying to actually make her comfortable. Like, hey, look, I'm nervous too.
There's a lot of pressure. We're naked in this bed waiting to do it. Maybe we should focus on just having a fun time and not think about that part.
And she goes, I'm a little drunk. I'm going to toss my cookies. And runs out of the bed. And so
was there cookies? She brought cookies?
Yeah, she's going to go toss them. Oh. So the next day, he's just out on the beach. She rolls up on him. He's hiding behind a rock. She somehow finds him. Uh-huh. She's like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm just chilling.
She could smell him.
And she's like, he's like, girl, my bad. I fucked up. And she goes, no, it's cool. I fucked up. And he's just like, this place is whack, right? And she's like, yeah. And then they play around and he throws her in the water. And you could tell she didn't quite want to be in a white gown while soaking wet because she's doing this and that. And then it cuts to them. They're making it out. She's got tape over her nipples that's like incredibly visible. But they were just like, fuck it. We're going to show it anyways because it's all we got. And now they're a man. And
now they're a man? The two of them joined forces and became a man.
Now that they're not virgins anymore, they're men.
Oh, okay. I get it.
And they're in love or whatever. And eventually Bubba... Because he's got all of his boys got bets going for articles of clothing, bases that he'll be running, and they're all hidden around the room. It's really creepy once she starts to stumble upon all of them.
Yeah.
And he eventually spills the pink champagne or red champagne on her jumper, her romper, and she takes it off, again, revealing just God's gift to breasts. And it's at this point that Single Bar storms in, attacks him. Jordan attacks him. All of these guys start falling out of every which way but loose.
God, Jordan has such a nice smile on her face, too.
Yeah, and they push him out the window. Mm-hmm. And the two girls walk away kind of like friends now.
Yeah.
And you could see during the graduation scene, even though Jordan's like a little spiteful, her and Phoebe Cates share a warm passing glance. So it's time to graduate. And...
as we walk through the aisles together,
we're just islands in the stream.
And that's all we'll ever be.
Although we've come to the end of the road. And they go, oh yeah, hey teacher, check it out. And they give her the moon. They're all clothed with just their butt cleavage showing. Because I was reading an extensive amount of facts about this movie. And there's an alternate cut for TV where they add some scenes or alter some scenes. And it says in the television version, when the girls moon the headmistress, they're in their underwear. And I'm like, well, they are in their underwear in this version. Is this the TV version? So much nudity, it can't be. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking around to see if there's any other version where it's just all their butts, and it's not. So I guess in the TV version,
their underwear is up all the way.
Yeah, because immediately when they turn around, their underwear is up all the way. But then when it cuts to sort of a closer shot of Phoebe Cates, now it's down. Mm-hmm. So they must have, just kept it up.
I don't like this movie. I think it's fine. having sat through it all, and it was a totally fine sit, mainly because the horny levels were through the roof, and I was really surprised and amused by that.
I rewound this movie a number of times.
It's not particularly funny. It's not
funny at all.
Entertaining.
There's not a moment in this movie where hijinks ensue that makes me laugh.
No.
It's just very titillating and like a constant steady stream that just keeps your blood pumping enough to get you through it. You know, it's like, holy shit.
I would agree with that statement.
Oh, damn.
Because I was not miserable watching it.
Because every time we're in the dorm, at least one or two women are just in their underwear.
Yeah.
You know, and you're just like, God damn. And they're all like good looking.
This
normal looking, good looking young women. I mean, holy shit.
This is quite the sweet spot of the early 80s, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, half the music they played, I actually dug a lot, like that opening song, and fuck you. And there was another song that I liked as well.
Yeah, what was that one?
Oh, that da da da. Played that one.
Yeah, they played, God, it was like a go-go song or something during the shower scene. And I was just like, damn, do they know that this is what they cleared the rights to use the song for?
And everybody
Rick
was...
Springsteen, most of his band is the band in the school gym dance.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's odd. It's much better than
He did a
Oingo
song for this
Boingo
movie.
and Back to School.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this movie. On a boner
No.
scale, I would give this movie an 8.5.
Yeah. It's short enough. It moves incredibly quick. There's not a whole lot going on. It's a little hodgepodge. I mean, the nudity obviously goes to great lengths. Betsy Russell's just really, really cute and beautiful.
Yeah.
Phoebe Cates is looking pretty good in here, too.
She is. I'm feeling pretty bad for Phoebe Cates at this point.
Yeah.
She's not really in anything all that good.
No.
Or given much to do. I think you mentioned that a few episodes ago.
Yeah.
And it's continuing.
Yeah, it's odd. It already feels like she's established, but she's like totally grinding here. Much to her credit that she can exude so much magnetism to really draw you in, but just ain't anything going on.
No, always in these paper-thin characters, but bringing her energy to it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you give the movie as a point?
For the movie, I give it a 5.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not terrible.
5 sounds good.
Yeah. Anything lower than that would seem like vindictive.
It's definitely not a 6 where I was like, oh, it's good, but I wouldn't recommend it. No.
Yeah.
It's not good.
No.
But I appreciate all that stuff. Phoebe, you're talking about Phoebe now? Whatever, like a 6, I guess. She's not bad. There's nothing to do here.
No, you can tell that she's got it. She's a pro.
No, I got so much more out of Baby Sister and Fast Times than I did out of this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's everything. What do you gave it 100 on the boner scale?
Yeah. What do you give Bradley Brinkman?
7.
Yeah.
I liked him. I was happy to see him.
Yeah, I mean, this is the sort of thing, like, if I were a Hollywood guy making movies of this ilk, I would probably have been like, that guy's got something. I'll put him in something.
Bring him back. He's got a totally different vibe than he does in Hunk, too, where he's just put upon dork.
Yeah.
This one, he's aggressive. He seems like a totally different person.
Yeah, he feels like he's from, like, a legit teen or 80s movie, like a National Lampoon movie or something. So that's it.
Yep. You can should we try to say it at the exact same time? You,
You
can find us on our link tree, LINK.TR
what? I don't
/
know.
We Doing Filmographies. You can email us at wedoingfilmographies@gmail.com. You can give us a call at 763-634-1897. Oh, you can review us on Podchaser, Audible, Goodreads, whatever those ones I said last time. Patio Addict.
And if you do that and leave a review and like it and everything, you can suggest a movie that we'll watch.
Yeah. Head over to the Now Playing Network, nowplayingnetwork.net. Next week.
Lace. Part 1. Series 1.
I think maybe just call it Lace.
Yeah.
The second one's Lace 2.
That's true.
If we say Part 1, it sounds like we're going to watch the first chunk of the miniseries.
There's another chunk?
I mean, we watched them both.
I know.
Oh, your joke is you didn't?
Yeah.
You watched them.
I did.
Okay. I've been Jason.
And I've been Julian.
And good night.